Welcome back. And today I'm going to go over a recent article just came out this morning, 30 December 2024. All right. So the headline, according to reference right here, housing supply just hit a 4-year high. But that's partly because so many homes are sitting on the market unsold. Over half of homes listings last month sat on the market for 60 days or longer, the highest November share since 2019, a pre-pandemic. That's a major reason housing supply jumped 12. So active listings, the total number of homes for sale climbed to the highest level since 2020 in November on a seasonally adjusted basis and 12% over year. The reason why, according to Redfin, the jump in supply is a pileup of unsold homes, many of which buyers have deemed undesirable because they seem overpriced. Okay. So over half of home listings in November sat on the market for at least 60 days without going under contract. Look, part of the reason is, of course, this is the holidays, right? People are not motivated to do real estate transactions. So it's a seasonality. Every last quarter, November, December of every year, we have less sales, less homes in the market. So that's partly the reason why. But in this particular time, and right now in 2024, November, December, things are just a little bit different. There's a little bit more volatility. All right, let's go on. So as you can see, right, here's the chart showing more homes are lingering, yeah, over the past few years than ever before. And what did the reference listing agent says? A lot of listings on the market are either stale or uninhabitable. Or they didn't fix up the property before putting it into the market. So that's what happened when the seller do not know how to prepare, lack of the preparation to make the rehab the home to put it in the market. That's one reason. There's a lot of inventory, but that doesn't feel like enough, says one of the reference agent. And he said, the reference agent says, homes that are 650,000 or below typically attract the most competition from buyers. But those homes are often the ones sitting on the market now because sellers in that price range are most likely to overprice. It's important that you will have to list the home price based on the fair market value at a particular time frame. You don't overprice your home. If that's the case, the home is going to sit on the market for a lot longer and the listing will be stale. So that's pretty obvious, but there's the fundamentals of selling, and a lot of sellers they overestimated their ability to sell their homes by overpricing it. Perhaps they need a better listing agent. I don't know. Texas and Florida have the highest share of stale inventory and than anywhere else in the country because there's a lot of new construction going on and the demand is not as high this past year because of the skyrocketing home prices and the elevated mortgage rates that we have seen in the past 2 years. But Florida is a little bit different than the rest of the country, as we all know. But let me just try to reiterate that parts of Florida, not all of Florida, especially the coastal areas where we have seen surging HOA fees, if it is a condo, right, does not necessarily apply to single family homes, right? Because most single family home does not have HOAs. Surging HOA fees, high insurance costs, and destructive natural disasters are also making many Florida house hunters hesitant to pull the trigger. Florida is home to 3 of the 5 metros that saw the largest year-over-year increases in active listings last month. Of course, we have gone through 2 devastating hurricanes such as Helene and Milton. It just slows down the market, right? So a lot of the real estate market in the coastal areas, especially Southwest Florida, Tampa, Sarasota County, Southwest Florida, and Cape Coral, and Port Charlotte, and Punta Gorda. Yeah, those areas are affected the most, the coastal areas, and especially condos, right? So not all Florida have this high share of inventory. Yeah. So it all depends, right? You have to look, either dive deeper into this particular headline because, like I said, Texas and Florida have the highest share of the sale inventory because they have built so much new construction homes to uh, to factor in the fast growth, the influx of people who are moving into the South and Southeast, Texas and Florida, the main recipient of migration from other places. So therefore, all the builders, they are projecting the growth of these southern markets. Therefore, they are building a lot of new construction homes over the past couple of years, and they have overbuilt. But I wouldn't say this is a distressful situation. Eventually, hopefully, these new construction homes will be absorbed by more demand in coming up, hopefully into this year, 2025. We'll see, especially if the mortgage rate come down a little bit lower, we may see more demand. When you see more demand, that trigger a surge in home buying. So a lot of these excess new construction inventories in Florida and Texas will hopefully gradually will absorb this high number of the share of excess inventory. Do you agree with me? If you do not, please comment below to see what you think about my comments, my opinions, in addition to the data that I'm sharing you throughout this video. So comment below and let's see what you think. You live in Florida, share with me like what's going on in your particular zip code. I know every neighborhood is different nationwide, not only in Florida. So every zip code, every neighborhood is different, very distinct. So it's not this kind of a high inventory situation in Florida and Texas does not affect everywhere. You just so yeah, it's just you take this kind of data for what it is, right? I mean, you have to dive deeper into these kind of headlines. The areas that have the lowest share of stale listings, according to this Redfin article dated December 20th, 2024, is Providence, Rhode Island. 38.2% of listings were in the market at least 60 days without going under the contract, the lowest among the 50 metros. Next came Milwaukee at 38.8%, and Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, 41.4%. I grew up in Philadelphia when I was young, but I have no idea where is Montgomery County. Okay. Warren, Michigan, 41.7%, and San Jose, that's where I live, San Francisco Bay Area, at 41.8%. So there are just 3 metros where the share of stale listings decreased from a year earlier, which is Philadelphia, where I grew up, by the way, minus 1.7 points to 51%. Chicago, minus 0.7 percentage to 44.9%. In San Francisco, again, that's where I live currently for the past 2 years, at 53.4%. So here's a metro level summary: stale listings and housing supply as of November 2024. Actually, I'm not going to go over all these details, but the Redfin shows that the share of listings on market for at least 60 days were without going under contract, or these following percentages: year-over-year change in share of listings on market for at least 60 days without going under contract. This is the year-over-year, and year-over-year change in active listings. As you can see, some are double digit, some are single digit. You can see the cities to your left. So anyway, so my takeaway is, again, several factors that cause tremendous active listings is seasonality. Homes stay, historically speaking, homes stay on the market longer during the winter months, during the holidays. People are focusing on the holidays, right? But this particular winter is a little bit more challenging because the elevated mortgage rate and the high cost of homes and the low affordability of a lot of prospective buyers. I wouldn't be concerned about this high inventory listings. Hopefully they're going to be absorbed in the next few years. We don't know. I wouldn't say these markets that have a very high active listings are under extreme stress. I will not go that far. But remain to be seen. Continue to look at the data the next few months, early part of the year. Let's follow the trend. That's my takeaway. Again, put it down in the comment. What is your takeaway from this video? And I'll be more than happy to answer some of those comments. So as I conclude this video, if you have receive any value whatsoever from this video presentation, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I post frequent housing market updates on the general economic conditions of the housing market for primary home buyers as well as for investors, although my forte is as a real estate investors. I help many investors, mom and pop investors from all over the country to buy affordable single family homes, mainly turnkey properties in many growth markets in the country. Again, if you have not already done so, please put your email into our website below so you can become a free member of our real estate investment network. So once you become our free member, every morning, mostly, you will receive free updates into your email inbox to share. So we can share with you what are some of the investment opportunities in various markets in the country. So you could potentially become a real estate investor yourself. All right. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.